life's goal. As a kid, I want to be an astronaut. I want to fly to the moon, to the star. I want to reach to the top, as you can see. But now, it doesn't seem so realistic at all. So after I find out that, I gain confidence more and more. After I get to know all the craft, I really want to be a lawyer or a presenter. Like Cao Thang Campus in Vietnam, he's the first man to gain the qualification to represent the book Master Your Mind, Design Your Destiny of Adam Khoo. I want to be like him. I want to stand in front of the crowd to share my knowledge, to share everything I know to the enthusiastic crowd out there. And also, I want to be famous and popular. It's like Cao Thang Campus. He got on a plane and the flight attendant greeted him with his name. It's like, good morning, Cao Thang Campus. Are you having a good day? It's like that. I want, every time I get on a taxi or a plane, people will recognize me, even if I'm on the street. So it's a bit ambitious, but I really want it. I want it so bad. I want to be famous, to be rich. Famous leads to rich. No, I mean like I want to be rich to be famous. Not like I want to, not just famous to be rich. It's like when you are rich enough, people will come to know you. You will get popular. And if it's like you are famous, you will create like scandals, like singers today, they create scandals to become famous. I don't want that. I want to use my mind to make money. I want to be rich to be famous. So that is my dream goal.
You mentioned you want to be a lawyer. What skills do you need to practice to become a lawyer?
Being a lawyer, that means you have to defend for the weakest. You have to stand in front of the crowd, in front of the judges, just like right now. You defend for the weak because you know that they are right. You know that you have to make the judges believe that they are right and the other is wrong. It's like you convince, you persuade the judges to believe in what you say and believe not just by saying it, but by believing it with your heart. So it is really hard to touch someone to the skin and get to their heart.
There was a presentation of students from Group 2. And now let's continue with Group 3. Let's welcome Trần Hồng Hoa from Cao Thang Campus.
Hello everyone. Now I'd like to talk about how technology has changed our lives. I believe that there are three measures in which technology is impacted. First is transportation. As you all know, back then we used to travel using carriages only by walk. It's very time-consuming, health-consuming, and it's not guaranteed that you will reach your destination. But now with technology, we have cars, planes, ships, and maybe rockets. You can go throughout the world and maybe into space. Then is communication. In communication, technology helps you to talk with each other, even if you are from different countries. You will feel like you are talking with the person who is standing in front of you, and it makes conversation easier. People now may even walk at home because they can communicate right directly to their companies. And the third part, I think, is entertainment. Back then, people only know to read, play music, and stay home. They have no entertainment, nothing interesting to do at all. That's what I believe in. But now, you can do something to stop this. I'm not saying that we should not develop technology anymore. While you're stepping forward with technology, you should also look back under the consequences you've caused on your way and try to use your ability to reduce consequences. That is the only way that you can save this world and bring it to another level at the same time. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for your presentation. I want to know, how can technology be used in schools?
Well, in schools, you can use technology. For example, you can surf the internet, so you can get information very quickly. And you can also communicate with people outside. For example, sometimes my mom forgets to bring me home, and back then, I have to send a letter. Maybe after a day she will receive it, and then I'll be starving because I have nothing to eat at school. But now with telephones, I can contact her right away.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And the next presenter is Cao Thang Campus from Cao Thang Campus.
Hello everyone. So my topic for this second presentation will be about protecting the environment. And firstly, I would love to give you the definition of the environment. We should know what the environment is to protect it. How are we supposed to protect something that we don't even know what it is, right? And the environment, in short, I can say that it is the surroundings around us. It can start from your little bedroom to your house to your school, and it can also be the nature like the rivers or the beach or the everything. I mean the surroundings. And the reason why that means we, the human, must protect the environment is because humans is living in the surroundings. And if the surrounding is damaged, meaning our life is also be damaged too. You can see here as a connection between the human life and the environment. So that is why we should protect the environment. And I think that the environment is being damaged pretty seriously. As you can see, the acid rain is damaged the crops. CO2 and CO flowing around and people like breathing and can cause lung cancer. And also the global warming. I think that everybody has already heard about this. No, global warming and temperatures is rising, the glaciers is also melting, the sea level is rising, and the polar bear is dying, and people are swimming. And like that, really, the environment, if it is damaged, it can also damage our life. And that is why we have all together must protect the environment. Also, so how can we protect the environment? I suggest we must, first of all, raise the awareness of how important the environment is to people's life. Also, we must educate the young generation, tell people how important the environment is and how it is related to our life. Also, the final thing is that I think that we, our young generation, have the responsible to be tell the others that we must protect the environment, not just talk, but we do by picking up trash or being more awareness of how environment will affect people's life. And that's in the end to my presentation.
Hello, Dan.
Hello.
You mentioned about raising awareness
Yes.
of how to protect the environment.
Yes, I
Can
think.
you suggest at least 2 ways on how to raise awareness about
I think that they can really easily absorb the information. They know well, and they will definitely raise their awareness, and they will definitely protect the environment and their life is better.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, and the last contestant will come to the stage today is Nguyễn Minh Hoàng Nguyên from Cao Thang Campus.
Hello once again. I am here today to answer the next topic. Can money buy happiness? In my opinion, there is no certain answer for this such as yes or no. So my answer would be maybe or maybe not. Well, the first thing is you have to define what is your happiness. If your happiness is having a big house with pools and lots of cars and gold and jewelry, yeah, then you can definitely buy the happily ever after with your money. But on the other hand, in my opinion, that is not my happiness. My happiness is something that comes from the emotion, from the feeling, and from people. And okay, so this list was a very interesting quote that I searched on the internet. Some people say that if you say you cannot buy happiness with the money, and you probably forget about the puppies. Think about it. It's really right. Yeah. In some opinion, that person is right. But then look at it. Okay, you got the money, you buy a puppy. Now what? You just finish with money and then it will running around happily with you? No, I don't think so. So for this question, it's not just about the money. It's about how you put your emotion and how you really care about it. Like you care for your puppy, and it will suddenly become your happiness. And to answer my question is, the emotions and love take a main part in making happiness, but we cannot forget the role of having money, but still love it more. Okay, so that is my question, my answer to this question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Interesting. But is money still important to ensure that you're not unhappy? What I mean is, if you don't have money, can you still be happy?
Maybe depends on the way you think. When a person who's just judging everything based on the money, they will definitely want to suicide when they don't have a chance left in their pocket. But with some other person, the money is not really not worth to get them to be sorrowed and lead to suicide. And I think they will try to figure out some way. There's always some way, and moving on with life without that much money.
Okay, thank you very much.